We begin a new month, August, with a lot of new things. And in the last 5 months, although we have all been locked down and stayed back at home, I believe this has also given us a chance to contemplate and look deep within ourselves. Today's card reading will help you understand and give you guidance of what you could do to make your August a better month. So here we go to the reading. I hope you all enjoy it to the fullest. Hello everybody, and a very warm welcome to this week's card reading. And I think a lot of you have liked and subscribed to my channel, but if you still haven't, take this moment, hit the bell button if you're watching us on my YouTube channel, and if you're watching me on Instagram or Facebook, do subscribe to our page. And this week's reading is once again something amazing. Most people have asked me how will my August be, and hence we decided to do a quick reading to check how your August is going to be. So we have 3 stacks here. Stack number 1, stack number 2, stack number 3. And today what we've done is we have taken three amazing card decks. We have the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. We have the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And we have the Flower Therapy Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Robert Reeves. You know, friends, I've always been fond of flowers, and I always connected to the Flower Therapy Oracle cards energy. And of course, Archangel Oracle card decks, this was given to me by a friend. It was gifted to me, and I love this card deck. It always gives accurate readings, and of course nothing can beat the traditional tarot cards. So here we have 3 amazing angels. We have the Amethyst Angel, we have the Christmas Angel right in center, and yes, we have the this is turquoise, I think, I'm not very sure, but this turquoise angel was gifted to me by a teacher. And all 3 are basically gifts from either my students or friends or teachers. So I think it's an amazing way to start with the reading. So take a moment, if you're watching this video, take a very deep breath and connect to the energies of this reading. Of course, if you're watching this reading right now, it's not a coincidence, and at this point of time, I just want you to take a deep breath, connect to the energies of these 3 stacks. These 3 stacks represent the choices you are making, and the typical question which everyone is asking me is, how will my August be? And please note, although these are very generic and general readings, if there is something which you have asked, the answer is coming to you through the universe. If you resonate with it, it's an amazing place to be. If you don't resonate with the readings, just gently release it back into the universe. Note that this is a general reading, and whatever question you have in your mind, you could take this moment and ask for you for August. And take a deep breath. I don't know what the cards have in store for us, and I'm going to open the first stack right now. I hope you ask the question, and if you haven't still, you can ask the universe that, universe, please reveal to me what I need to know at this moment. Thank you. And I'm opening the first stack with this Amethyst Angel, and alright. So this stack, if you chose this stack, the universe is asking you to receive whatever you have prayed for is coming along. The Justice Tarot card also says that if you are waiting for justice to be served, in any case, it's coming up to you. Maybe you have a court case or a litigation, or maybe you have a promotion which is due to you, or maybe you feel that there is something which you need to receive from the universe in receipt of the good deeds you have done in the past. Angels ask you to open your arms to receive, and whatever you have prayed for is coming along. To receive, you can gently say that thank you, universe, for blessing me with all that I desire. Angels also ask you to have courage and stand up to yourself, which means not settle for anything less than what you believe to have. Have the courage, stay on your path, stay focused, justice will be served, and make sure that all that you receive it with a lot of ease, and keep thanking the universe for everything you have been given. So if you chose the first stack, August is giving you a lot of courage, and August is giving you a lot of blessings which are coming your way. Receive it with open arms. If you have a problem in standing up to yourself and being assertive, so being assertive doesn't mean being rude. You can be gentle, compassionate, kind, and be assertive. Ask Archangel Ariel. If you see the card, my light is reflecting a bit. So ask Archangel Ariel to be there with you. You can simply say, dear Archangel Ariel, thank you for being there for me. And when you do that, you can also use the energy of eucalyptus. So maybe you can use the oil of eucalyptus and diffuse it in your diffuser. If you have any allergies, please check before that, because these advices are very generic. So if you have any allergies, do not use anything whatever is specified. But otherwise, eucalyptus is a great way to diffuse in your diffuser, and it can clean up the environment. So that was for stack number 2 over stack number 1. Moving to stack number 2, if you have chosen the Christmas angel, let us see what your cards are revealing. All right. Okay, wonderful. So if you've chosen the second stack, the cards are talking about wisdom. Such a beautiful revelation, and I always see that, I always have seen that all the cards which come together under the stack are always connected. So the Hanged Man says that you have to look at the situation where you're looking at from a very different perspective. The Hanged Man is someone who is hanging upside down. I always look at it from a new perspective, have a 360 degrees change to look at something. The stack says that you are a wise soul and you carry a lot of wisdom. So embrace all the knowledge. The revelation also talks about claircognizance. So what is claircognizance? Claircognizance is the ability to think beyond what you think. So the thoughts which you are getting are coming from your answered prayers. Be very open to those thoughts. So, I'll just quickly walk you through what is claircognizance. So just as we have 5 senses to our physical body, we have different senses to our auric body. Aura is the energetic layer which forms beyond our physical body, and the crown chakra, which is the topmost chakra in our head, the aura of crown chakra connects you to the wisdom of the divine. And the moment you stop the thoughts of everything around you, so many times the thoughts which come in our head come from the people we are exposed to, the media we watch, the newspapers we read, and all of that. And that's the reason most people have negative thoughts, because if you're going to watch the news 24 hours, if you're going to binge watch something on web or television which is talking about crime and negativity, you are only going to think negative. But the moment you understand that these are not your thoughts, and the moment you connect to the divine in form of meditation, this channel of claircognizance will open to you. And if you already are getting these divine thoughts from somewhere, how to differentiate between divine thoughts and fearful thoughts? Fearful thoughts will give you fear and make you feel scared. Divine thoughts will make you feel peaceful and calm. Yes, that moment where you stay calm and peaceful is the time where your divine is talking to you. If you have problem in connecting to the divine, do connect to Archangel Uriel, Uriel. Ask this angel to open you to the claircognizance, to the divine thoughts. The best way to make note of these divine thoughts is to maintain a diary and write down every time a divine thought comes to you. Again, fearful thoughts are not the thoughts from divine, only the thoughts which are loving, which are guiding. For example, you may be guided to take a walk every day, maybe in your garden. Right now I know the situation is still in lockdown and we are still doing social distancing, so probably spending some time in your balcony or window, or spending time with plants, you could just get a guidance. Or sometimes people get guided to drink a lot of water, or to exercise, or join a yoga. So all these are divine thoughts. Connect to the wisdom of your soul and look at everything with a new perspective. Things are changing for you. Connect to the archangels if you feel need to know more. And that was if you chose stack number 2. And now I'm going to go to stack number 3. So let us look at, if you chose this beautiful turquoise angel, what is it that and this is such a beautiful message. I'm someone who doesn't believe in reverse reading, so let me give you the revelation for card number 3. Stack number 3 says that share the message of love with everyone you know. Probably you are a loving, kind, compassionate being and you wish to share this love with the world, but because the world we live in, the world which is created by the reality which is being created, as they say, doesn't believe in the power of love, because there is so much hatred, separation happening. But if you are someone who truly believes in the power of love, share the love with the universe. This card asks you to remember who you truly are. You are a beautiful being of love, and if you are watching this video, it definitely means you have asked the divine to intervene within you. This beautiful 8 of Pentacles card talks about you working on your skills. So this is the time for you to introspect, work on your skills, fine-tune all that you have been doing, and then share the gift with the world. Remember the true gifts you have. In the past 5 months or so, where we have been locked down, I believe all of us have something to share to the world. Some of us have connected back to the artist in us. Some of us have begun the skills of cooking. Some of us have started writing again, sketching, drawing, whatever it is. Keep doing all of that, because that is what you truly are. Connect to your creativity center. And if you are having troubles in connecting to this, connect to Archangel Michael, Michael. So archangels are divine beings. They are non-religious, which means irrespective of the faith, religion you practice, you can connect to them. Also, archangels are non-denominational. They can work with anyone at any time. You just have to say their name or think of them and they are there for you. Archangels also ask you to share the message of love with the world. Share the art with your world. Be truly what you are and forget about getting judged by anyone. So if that is a hobby you wish to pursue, something which you want to share with the world, do that. The world is waiting for all of that. And this was your card reading for this week, and overall your reading for how will this August be for you. I always believe in giving guidance more than predictions, because when you give prediction, you just give one possibility. But as you all know, the world, the universe is full of infinite possibilities. And when you give guidance through oracle cards, you give the person a guidance so that they can live their life in a better manner. So that was for you for this week. I hope this reading resonates with you. As I said again, this is a general reading for anyone who watches. If you wish to have a personal reading booked with us, get in touch with us on my email ID ashwini.chube@unicorninsight.com. You could also connect to us. You could inbox us, or you could drop us a message. We are doing all readings online through video calls till almost the end of October, or even maybe more depending on the situation, because we do care for everyone's health, and we believe in staying socially distant, and readings, whether done in person or done online, always have the same effect. So do book your session if you have any specific issues which are bothering you, and through our readings we can definitely give you some kind of clarity in your emotions. So here was this from us at Unicorn Insight. To know more about us, log on to www.unicorninsight.com. We have a corporate Facebook page which is Unicorn Insight, in addition to my personal page which is facebook.com/Ashwini Chube official. We are on Instagram unicorn_insight, and if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, we ask you to subscribe, share and like this video. Sending you loads of love on this beautiful day. We are just a day away from full moon. Blessings and wishes to everyone for the full moon in August, and best wishes to everyone for the Indian festival of Raksha Bandhan, which we are celebrating tomorrow on Monday, which is also called as Naradi Purnima in Marathi. And it's a great time to connect to your family, your brothers and sisters who are probably staying away from you because of the social distancing. I hope you all meet them virtually, and I'm sending loads of best wishes and love to all of you. Thank you.